Alright, what can you say about these two racers?
I'm not super familiar with either of these racers, actually. They're both newer, relatively, players.
Yeah, same. But looking at the win rates, I think either racer will be happy with a win.
To be fair, in what match would a racer not be happy with a win, you know?
Well, you know, like when there's like two powerhouses, it's like, it's just one more for the pile.
Nah, you're still happy for a win, like,
Yeah,
come
that's
on.
true.
But no, I guess these are both relatively newer players. I don't really have too much else to say, I guess.
beokirby going 1-2 at first NT and then 0-2 in the second one. Let's see if he can bounce back.
So when the Yukio card says seeded for Hazelshade, what exactly does that mean in this context?
Oh, okay, so it means that in previous MTs the top 16 people were seeded, and Hazelshade randomly got assigned. Like in this one, only like 12 or something people were seeded. So Hazelshade got randomly assigned one of the IDs 13 to 16, so got a seeded for free. Congratulations.
Nice. I was just super curious about that.
Yeah, no, it's just based on the ID. It just assumes that there were 16 people who were seeded.
I mean, to be fair, I think that's been the case in literally every MT up until this one, so... The old seeding process was quite interesting.
But this game has a restriction, and the restriction is requires mouse. That gets me all hot and bothered. Makes me excited.
I feel like, I don't know, mouse game is always an interesting one, because I mean, obviously, you know, it's going to be freeware or maybe Nintendo DS, but probably not.
Yeah.
But even within the realm of freeware, it kind of restricts you to... It's probably not a platformer. It might be a 3D game.
I mean, it may just be a game that for some reason has a mouse menu. Who knows?
You just need a mouse
Maybe?
menu.
Why not? It's possible.
I'm also not familiar with this game, so this will be interesting.
Yeah, it looks like a game we had in last MT, which was really cool, but I don't think this is actually it. I'll tell you which one once we can see the game. Looking at the schedule, this is our last match for today. So unless someone's gonna schedule something, this is all we get.
Yeah, everyone's... Matches are like so much more scheduled nowadays than they used to be. I feel like we used to schedule our matches by like, you would just go to the IRC channel and be like, hey, when do you want to fight? And then they would be like, right now, and then you'd fight. And that was kind of how most things got scheduled. But now there's like a document and everything's planned.
Are you ready to find out what this game is?
I'm very ready.
That sounds very good. Our game for today is Tiny Clusters.
Well, I already feel very foolish because I said a mouse game is probably not a platformer, and this sure looks like a platformer.
This sure looks like a platformer. Maybe it's one of those platformers where you do something with the mouse, like Kirby, Raw, Game DS, whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, like Epic Yarn. No, not. Well, what's the DS one? I don't remember. Canvas Curse.
And this curse. And here we go. And we're off. Alright,
Oh, okay.
we readjust parts of the stage. But then we also move, apparently.
Okay.
Interestingly, you can move the tiles while you're on them. Usually that's a
Yeah.
restriction in these kind of games.
Yeah, I definitely noticed that. That's super interesting. I feel like that makes it kind of easy to cheese a lot of puzzles, but we kind of have to see it in practice, I guess.
So your alien changes depending on which quadrant you're on. I wonder if they have like special abilities or something.
It doesn't seem like it so far, but we'll have to see it.
Oh yeah, it's Alpha 5! Oh no.
Oh no.
Alpha 5 is so great, why isn't there Alpha 6? We're very moving on to Alpha 7 already. It's shit just making it to 3 only. beokirby is schmovin'.
Yeah, I mean, definitely these levels so far have not been incredibly complex in that you just don't have that many options on how to deal with the obstacles in these levels, but still, it still definitely takes a lot of skill to move through them as efficiently as she has been.
There's also kind of like hand-eye coordination, but between your left and right hand doing completely different things. I mean, look at this. beokirby just one-trying, solving everything really naturally. Hazelshade taking 5 times as long for a level that beokirby did in seconds.
I wonder if we'll see levels with more than 4 tiles. Oh, we got box pushing, alright.
Oh, Sokoban detected. Hold on, I've got this thing. Sokoban detected.
Oh, is that actually, I haven't seen that one before. Okay, so now we have the,
Oh,
you have to connect them like that, yeah.
yeah, the wire has to connect through the quadrants.
I feel like that, at least with the complexity of levels we've seen so far, that kind of makes it easier, because there's less options, right? Like,
It's true. The
No,
goal
that-
the goal
that
will
one
always
tile
be
has to
above
be-
the box.
yeah.
So, I mean, could have moved them before jumping to the death. Probably push this box down off a platform so it lands higher on a different platform.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be the ice platform into the gray one.
Oh yeah. You switch them around after pushing the box down. Okay. What was that about?
Oh, okay. So it looked like because that quadrant had nothing in it at all, it seemed like they just kind of froze in place until they finished swapping. That's what it looked like to me. But
You mean there were only 3 level pieces?
well, there was a 4th level piece. There was just nothing in the piece, but it still counted as a like swappable piece of the level.
Oh, I think it's when you stand on top,
Of the ceiling.
yeah, of a different quadrant, but your quadrant doesn't actually have a floor.
Yeah, that's super interesting.
But what does it mean? I mean, other than the fact that you can stand on it.
Like I said, it seems like the gravity doesn't actually hit until you finish swapping, so you can kind of drop yourself into something like this level here. If you were standing on the ceiling of literally any other tile. But
Okay, that's cool. It's like a nice combination of mechanics.
that's a very interesting mechanic. I'm curious to see how that gets used in later levels.
Wait, what's this switch do? There's nothing to connect it to.
Well, that's not a wire. That's a platform.
Oh, so the gray is currently not a platform? Okay.
Yeah, now that's a platform.
Can you jump that? Oh, you can. It's like moi moi. You can jump one block up. Oh, that's fine. Drop it down here. No, go back. You achieved nothing. Back where it started.
Yeah, you have to actually use the
Yeah, it goes
momentum
here.
a little bit there.
Goes on the bottom of the ice world. I think you just swap them around, left and right. You can just jump across.
Seems to be overthinking it a little bit, but we'll get there eventually.
I'm not a fan of this noise, I'll be honest.
It's fine. I don't hate the noise. We hear they need to turn off the switch. That's
Okay. I like it. This kind of like, oh, you want to hit the thing that spawns the walls in order to get somewhere, but then, oh, you want to actually not hit the thing because it's gonna kill you, right?
we're now into Gamma. That's world 3 out of presumably 4.
Oh, when we're outside the level, we can't move it.
Oh, interesting. But you do have to go outside the level to actually traverse.
Oh, could have jumped to the brown one instead. Yeah, that one. Oh, gets over. That's yeah. That's smart.
I like these ones where you go outside the level. It's just like very satisfying, I feel like. Like it makes you feel so smart when you like go outside the level and get to the exit, even though it's like the intended solution. It just feels
Hazel.
like cheating.
Oh, Hazel, you can just drop down. Hazel was standing where the box is. just drop down to the right. This works. He's on beta 5, so beokirby is like a world ahead or something.
Yeah, it's like a full world difference already.
Oh, never mind. I thought this meant beokirby can't solve it this way, but we can drop in and then move. Gamma 5. Going for the 2-tower jump.
Yeah, that's definitely not a possible jump, but actually, no.
I don't think it's possible, but I like the attempt. This one will work. It still won't work. Or maybe this one will work. This one will definitely work. Let's say no.
Feels like there's not a lot you can do from the start here. This is kind of interesting.
Can you do like a corner jump
Yeah,
here?
I mean, so you see the stars out to the left side of the level, so that kind of like tells you that, yeah, what beokirby just did, you have to go outside to the left and drop through is kind of your only option.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, we don't have enough height for this.
Oh, nice. Gamma 8. 13 more levels for beokirby. Hazelshade is not halfway through the goal. Oh, nice stuff. But that's the only place you can get to the finish from. Oh, here we have two tiles that are kind of fixed because of where they
The
are.
question is sort of what navigating do you have to do before you actually, like, you have to first get the box into the actual right position.
I could have just... Oh no! Oh, this is bad? Yeah, this is super bad.
Yeah, that's rough. It does seem like pushing the boxes like a little finicky, and like you have to do some pretty precise block pushing, but it seems like you kind of don't really have great fine control over it.
Could have just pushed it right in this case.
Yeah, but that requires you to kind of trust in the momentum of the box, which...
I mean, so does this one.
True.
It worked out, but I feel like that was way more risky.
So I guess the other thing is we have to get on top of the brown tile, then drop into the exit.
Yeah, through the gray. I can do a corner jump here. Yeah, now assemble the level. Oh, not through the gray. I did it on the other side for some reason.
And this level's going to be the 3/4 point for beokirby. We're cruising through this race.
Okay. Push this block. I mean, that's probably correct. Why else would it be there? So now you probably want to get on top of the green lip there. So we get higher on the green.
You just want to get. I think if you just stand on top of the brown tile, then this like might work too. So way to get on top. That seems like the only way you're actually getting enough.
Really wants to go on that lip, but when you're standing on top of the green, like on the left side, you're not actually in that quadrant.
Right.
Ah, there we go. This is it. No, stop, what? Stop. No, what? No! It was good.
Oh no.
Ooh.
The hardest part about a puzzle game, remembering how she got to that point of being on that green lip, have to do it again.
Yeah, you want to climb over the green tile, not jump to the right of it. I don't even know how she did it.
It's definitely a sort of a risk with. I feel like it's especially with this particular type of puzzle game where it's really easy to just try a lot of things really quickly. It's really easy to forget how you got to the place where you are, which can be pretty bad when you end up in a situation like this. Where it's like, I know I did most of it right, now I need to do the last little bit, but I don't remember how I did the first bit.
So the solution is to get into this cubby on the left side of either brown or gray, and then have the left side flip vertically from what it was when I was talking.
Yeah, so you want, let's see. You want to be in, does this work? Can I just draw this? You want to be in the lip here, with the tower here.
Yeah, the exit tower.
And then you can just go like that.
Yeah, perfect. And then you rearrange the level so the exit is assembled. Place the green to the right top of it. And then you can just walk over.
The beokirby is getting pretty hard walled here. It's gotta be really frustrating after you've essentially solved the level already.
Ah, no. Green goes bottom left. No, switch. Switch him. No.
We're so close.
Let's see how Hazelshade is catching up. Beta 9. One world behind.
Imagine if, like, beokirby got walled in this level for so long that we actually
Can't
saw the full comeback.
I can't imagine.
I mean, we've seen comebacks like that.
Yeah, there we go. Did it like in a way that seemed more No, don't do this again. No. Okay, good.
Okay.
Delta 1.
Alright, final world. We've got a lock.
What does it unlock? Nothing.
I think it unlocks tile swapping, would be my guess.
Oh,
That
that's
you can't
cool.
swap tiles unless you're standing on one of those buttons, yeah.
And only those. That's cool. So if you enter that quadrant, you better have a way out, right?
This is definitely going to force, I think, much more deliberate play, where you can't just try everything, because it's just going to be really easy to get yourself stuck in a bad quadrant. Whereas before, you could pretty freely just kind of throw yourself into whatever quadrant you feel like.
We want to get on top of the green IR one. 3-star. Why not? Oh yeah, this is good. Now get on top of the green, and I think you can just jump to the exit from there. I feel like that's the only way you can... No, wait, no, that's not enough.
I think the lock's in a bad spot right now. Because you want to... Well, see, can you make the jump? So you're saying like you would jump, you'd have like the green one like here,
Yeah, but it's not high
and
enough.
then jump like that?
It's not high enough. The green is actually one lower.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well,
Oh, but this will work. Like if the gray was now on top right and we were on top of the green again. Then we could have jumped over the, like this little lip of the chocolate world. Gone to the finish. Yeah, like this. Yeah, like this. Oh, perfect. Oh,
this is
do you think
interesting.
box on Switch is a good idea?
I think... I think you do want to start with it on there, and I think you're going to end up pushing it, like, you use it until you get the... This is the correct place for this to be, and then you're going to push it probably onto... You're going to move the green down to the bottom right, and then push, yeah, do like this.
Yeah, through the green hole.
And then get it onto where it actually needs to go. What level is Hazel on now?
Gamma 1.
So, more than a full world behind. It's starting. Well, I mean, these levels have been taking a lot longer, so it's definitely... It's not over.
beokirby has this block on the... Oh, wait, can go on the Switch himself.
Yeah, this.
Oh, this is
looks
soft.
like
I guess we never had to put the box on the block. I don't think beokirby did.
Not sure exactly which steps they did on the winning attempt.
There's one...
So Hazel's now on the levels that's teaching you about how you about going outside the world, which I definitely think was a noticeable difficulty spike. So we'll kind of see how Hazel handles that. Maybe if she can make up a bit of time.
So you need the bottom left one, the one that's locked, to be somewhere at the top so you can stand on the floor of that one. That's the only way to get to the finish, because that's the only tile that has space in the bottom.
So step one is getting yourself onto the button, which should be just move the brown to the top left from where.
Yeah.
Oh, that works.
Oh, that's just soft. Okay. Was a little bit shy entering that door.
This level that beokirby's on right now seems like there's not a lot of options of what you can do, so it kind of solves the first part of it at least for you.
It's not gonna work.
There's no way this is gonna work.
But I like this move. Going on this switch, putting this top left, and then going on the other one.
So
which way are we coming to the goal? Probably from the green, right? Like the top
yeah, I
left
think
green?
it has to be the green. That's gonna be the only way. Is having green bottom right, gray top left.
I think we could have just done that right now.
I don't think you can swap. You can't swap the green tile unless you're standing on the green button. Though,
Yeah, but
so
we
you
could have
have to-
gotten... We could have gotten there, I think.
I think this is good.
It is a soft. Switch these first, and then don't miss this jump. wouldn't even have been an issue if you missed a jump. I'm not sure, because you would have switched yourself if you tried to fix it.
So here we've got a box that looks like we want to turn off that switch.
Yeah, and there's not really a reason it should ever be on instead. So you can safely just push it off there. But maybe you want to push it left so that you can use it on the lock button.
Oh, that's a good point.
I mean, we're putting moves on the board. I'm not sure how calculated those moves are. Oh, this is good. But left? Yeah, I agree. Oh. Oof. I've just put it on the square, I think.
Yeah,
right?
there's no reason not to put it on the lock. That gives you so much more, like, possibilities.
Maybe you can solve it from here. Doesn't look like it though.
There's just no reason not to put the box on the lock.
The only reason would be if you can solve the level faster without... Like, you realize you don't need to do it, and the solution requires you to be up where she was.
But I mean, clearly,
Yeah,
she does not know what the solution is, and
clearly we're
at
not
that point, just put the box on the button.
Oh, I like this. It's gonna work. Oh, is it good? Oh, it is gonna work. Ooh.
Oh, fascinating. No, they put. She's definitely put the box on the lock button before.
Okay, here's another box that goes on a button.
We've got Hazel on Gamma 5, so still has 15 levels left, whereas beokirby has what, 2-3 levels left?
16 even.
Right.
But yeah, beokirby is... I think this is Delta 9. You're correct. Well. It seems a bit hard for beokirby to gain height right now. Oh, but you can... Yeah, you can gain height by moving yourself to the top right quadrant, going left, and then jumping on green. That will give you height.
I think you go to green, you put green in the top right, you drop down into the ice.
I think you put green top right now?
Yeah, so you put green top right, you can like drop down to here if you put ice in the bottom right.
And then go up left and then jump across the switch, probably?
Yeah.
And stand on the lock, and then for some reason that will allow us to solve the level. I'm scared there's like a reset coming. Just because we're kind of low and having trouble getting higher in the level, which we have been before. This is what I had in mind, but then you can't solve the level in a way that you can jump over there.
Oh, no, I guess that works.
Did it without the screen wrap, but same thing. Nice. Last level for beokirby, Delta 10.
Unless this is like the ultimate wall of all walls, that I think this race might be over.
And basically, as beokirby entered the last level, that one guy dunned just to put some pressure. Oh, we can be in this little cubby up there and still move.
I think that's going to be important later.
Yeah, that's like a hint, kind of, right? We could get the star.
I think that we're on the lock.
So Nico asking, how do you feel about the last level of a puzzle game being super easy fun level? You know, the kind of where it's like, thanks for playing. Then you push one box and it's solved.
I mean,
I'm relieved
I
when
don't-
I'm racing, obviously.
I mean, it's only relevant if it's a full game goal anyways, because like obviously the last level of Delta 10, which is World 4 out of it looked like 6, is not going to be the thanks for playing level.
Yeah, but when I'm
Yeah, I mean,
racing
it's
and
nice.
there's the last level and it says thank you and I just have to push one box, hell yeah. Most
Certainly
relieving thing
relieving.
I've ever seen. And how do we push this box on the block? Yeah, oh no, this won't work. We can't switch these two now. Now we have to first get back on
Yeah,
top
get
of the
back.
green.
Which I think should be easier from this state.
How do we do it? Oh,
Use the
this
copy.
would have worked, I think, right? Like if we just stand on top of gray. With ice in the top left, we have enough room at the ceiling to jump over, maybe?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think you actually do have to use the cubby.
Oh wait, no, it won't work. Chocolate is in the way.
Oh,
Oh!
well,
That's a good
drop
solve.
yourself, yeah.
That's the World 3 solve.
Okay, should be
Oh,
good
good,
from
just
here.
push the box. Okay. Maybe you
Yeah, it's
saw
just
like...
trying to decide.
Yeah, maybe you saw like this... Oh, what did we do? We were stuck between... Oh, this is bad. But we can fix this. Maybe?
Can't we?
We can't
Oh,
move
that's tragic.
We can't move the grass, that's right.
But Hazel's been stuck on this level for like
To be fair,
10
beokirby
minutes.
beokirby was also stuck on that for a while. Maybe not that long.
Yeah, this is a hard level.
Just switch the goal and... Oh. Wait, no, yeah. I think this would work if you put the goal one right. For Hazelshade.
Yeah.
Just switch the right side. Or this will also... Oh no! Took life too easy.
All right, that's GG.
Oh, that is GG.
Very commanding performance from beokirby.
Yeah.
Finishing second place out of the 8 people in the race. That's definitely a very impressive showing.
Hey,
Hello. So congratulations on your win.
thank you.
How'd you feel about this one?
I was a bit worried, but like I thought it was pretty easy. Although I was a bit worried that I was gonna lose.
Too easy. Give me something
Yeah.
harder.
Easy, it was just pretty easy. It's a classic genre of like puzzle platformer
Yeah.
with.
So you said you thought the game was a little on the easier side. Did you feel that it scaled up in difficulty a lot near the end? Did that make you feel a little like nervous once it started getting trickier at the end and you weren't just solving the levels instantly?
Yeah, especially. It did definitely get more difficult at the end. And, yeah, I was worried that, like, I was gonna get, like, stuck on something, and that I was overcomplicating.
One thing we definitely noticed with how you were playing is it felt like you were trying a lot of things. Like, how planned out were your moves when you were making them versus like how much were you just like, well, I'm just gonna try stuff until I get to a state that looks good.
There were definitely, I definitely wasn't planning a lot. There was a couple that I was actually like doing things for like a loose plan, like on the last level where the second time before the second time I did it, where I almost did it, and then I was like, the box got stuck or whatever. I realized that I would want to have the one that got locked be on the top level. So I specifically put it in the location that I knew it needed to be in, but
Yeah, when the box got stuck, that was tragic to watch. That definitely would have made me feel like super nervous to see like I'm on the last level, my opponent might be like right behind me.
Yep.
But, oh, we were definitely very impressed with your play. You did a great job. You were ahead pretty much the whole time by a pretty significant margin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Hazel's still in World 4, or not 4, 3. Yeah, the box getting stuck was terrifying. I don't know. Do you have anything to add, Maurice?
I think you did really well. Both of you. Yeah, congrats on your win. You're moving on to winners 2. You probably have an opponent, right?
I have no clue.
Let's have a look. beokirby. You're playing against Sufi Hearts, a new player.
Ah.
Did pretty well in previous races and also his or her previous race. So maybe a new challenger.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that name at all.
Who did they lose to?
But yeah, thank you very much for joining. Congrats on your win.
Oh, another one. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks.
Hope to see you in next race.
Yep.
All right, it's 2:15 a.m. in Germany. I'm not sure if I have the time to watch Hazelshade finish. We're gonna have a look at the upcoming matches, and then maybe we'll probably rate Hazelshade. If you wanna give her your support, you can give that. Let's have a quick look at the upcoming matches. Sungirl, what's coming up?
Looks like we got 2 matches set for tomorrow. One for the afternoon for Americans, Jojo the Oddish versus Durdosh. I'm not familiar with either of those racers.
Yeah, Dash. At least I think it looks very German, so if you pronounce it German, it would be Der Dash.
I said that. That's what I said.
It was like
I said Durdosh.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's. I mean, it's pretty good. It's like Dur, right? It's there.
It's close enough.
It's close enough. That's true.
Then we got Parasite Steve versus Rot8.
Rotate.
Or I guess Rotate.
I mean, rotate sounds way cooler now that you've said it.
Does it?
It's like Rot 8. It's like Ice 9.
Well, it's like Rot 13. That's Cypher.
Oh yeah.
That's why that's what sprang to my mind. Then I looked at it again. I was like, oh no, that's definitely Rotate. But Steve is definitely a experienced competitor. Definitely a frightening opponent. I'm not familiar with Rotate, however you want to say it. But that's going to be tomorrow night. A little over 24 hours. Or no, less than 24 hours, right? That's Eastern time. So we have that to look forward to. Then a couple more matches the day after, and presumably matches will start slowing down as we get closer to the holidays. Maybe they'll start speeding up, who knows?
Yeah. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you for relieving Mythical 9, so you
Myth.
can play some Metroid Prime.
Metroid. Yeah, he seems so sad. Like
he
he
feels
really
guilty.
wanted to go play Metroid.
I don't even know if he wanted to play Metroid that badly. It was just because he promised Andy he would do it.
Right.
Myth will feel guilty. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. This was the Mystery Funhouse for today. 2 more matches tomorrow, and we're gonna raid Hazelshade, so give her your support. Finish this race. Alright. I think I rated after everything which you have to do, otherwise it gets cut off. Yeah. See you next time.
Alright,
Whatever.
sounds good.
You're always welcome.
Yeah, I'm off work until the new year, so
Oh,
I'll
nice.
probably be hanging around a little more.
I won't be because I'll be on vacation.
I'm on vacation next week, but I'm also not working.
Alright,
Yeah.
see ya.